Welcome, my friends. This is week 1 of the 1L rematch for the fall 2019 semester. Back after 2 years from being dismissed from law school with a 1.29 GPA, I'm back to the grind, back to the work, eating, sleeping, and breathing it, ready to royally avenge that 1.29 GPA. I got my glasses on, so you know it's on if I got my glasses on. Like, I'm in here focused. I've been at this all day long, and it doesn't stop, and I will never stop. We are only just getting warmed up for week 1. Woo-hoo. But in this video, I want to give you a summary of my week from when classes started last Monday, August 19th, all the way up until today, Sunday, August 25th. I wish I can share more of my week throughout the week with you and even just making more videos, period, throughout the week. But as I shared in a previous video, I still work full-time during the day in the campus mailroom, and I'm a part-time evening student taking law school classes in the evening. I don't work on the weekends, so as promised, I am going to deliver a video every Sunday evening to you throughout the semester. So let's go. First, I am going to give you my fall 2019 schedule. Monday through Friday, I work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's set in stone. Monday, I have torts from 6 p.m. to 7:40 p.m. Then I have legal research from 7:55 p.m. to 9:10 p.m. Tuesday, I have legal writing from 6 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. Wednesday, I have torts again from 6 p.m. to 7:40 p.m. Then I have first year professional development class. It's a class they make us all take. There's no homework or anything, pretty much like a seminar. And that's from 7:45 to 8:45 p.m. Then Thursday, I have contracts from 6 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. No classes on Fridays. This is a similar schedule I had back when I was in law school in fall 2016, spring 2017. But I am back to rematch it and looking to get the best of it for the next 16 weeks. I am ready. Let's go. When I had class this past Monday, for the first time, walking into my torts class, I just felt a rush of gratitude in that moment. Being back in the law school classroom environment. While I was seated, I just took time to myself to thank God, to thank the admissions committee, to thank all the amazing family and friends, a great support system that I have that made this all possible for me. And I just closed my eyes and just took the moment in just to be back in law school, to be back in this moment, another opportunity. Oh, it's such a sweet moment. But as class was about to begin, I was not antisocial. I made friends with my new classmates and it was loose and casual conversations. It was all good. But being back in classes this entire week, I had to knock off what I like to call law school classroom ring rust. Like combat sports fighting, fighters that are out of competition or out of the ring for a year or more come back to the ring with this thing that's called ring rust, where their timing is a little off, their sharpness is a little off. They kind of had to get the groove back. So I kind of felt that this week, back being in classes, because it's been 2 years for me. and just following the discussion, getting my mental sharpness back and following discussion. It was all good though. Felt really good. But another few highlights I had. Keep this video a little short. We'll go more depth as the weeks go on. I now have study groups for my contracts and torts class. Something that I did not do back in my past 1L year, where I am more to myself and I just like to study by myself. Again, was that a great strategy? Probably not. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it a shot. Again, I am embracing accountability. So I like the accountability aspect of a study group and really just knocking my ego off and using humility to being willing to learn from others and being willing to adapt and really kind of integrate some unexpected approaches from other students and unexpected approaches that I can learn from and take from. So first week, I got that already set in stone. So I'm looking forward to that. And I know I said study group, I said training. No longer am I using the word study, but for this purpose, it's study group, but it's a training group. I know everybody doesn't go by training, but as I shared in my pre-semester video that I'm using training. I don't study anymore. I'm training. Next, I made contact with my GRAs for torts and contracts. Each professor has one or two GRAs that's like it's assistants. I'm not sure if this is like that for your law school that helps assist. This student is a 2L, 3L who got an A or better in the class. Now, this is something that I did not utilize back in my past 1L year. I didn't have any contact with the GRA. But man, now I see how underused they are, that we have to use them because they know the professor's format. They know the professor's style. And it's all about the final exam, beginning with the end in mind. All I'm thinking about is preparing for 16 weeks of the final exams. I've been in law school already. I've been through the 1L year. I know what's coming. I know what is ready. I already know how to prepare. So with this, I have different professors, and what better way than to consult with these GRAs who have taken the exams, know what's on it, and just have a grand idea of what is coming on it. I want to use them for that purpose because I am starting to practice exam writing right now. I'm not waiting till October or November. I am starting this process right now. So if I can consult with the GRAs to ask them what my professor's exam is like and how many hypotheticals are on there and what do they look for in the IRAC, that I can begin this process right now so that when November comes, December comes, I'm good, that I'm just in the flow and I'll be ready. Again, we don't get any cool points for doing this law school journey alone. That it's all about the end result, getting that A or higher. I thought that it was cool doing it by myself and trying to figure it out myself. But I've shared with you throughout past videos about being academically resourceful. And this is something as a dismissed law student going back to law school. We had to jump on this initiative to be more resourceful once we step back into law school week 1, using all the resources that we have, not doing this by ourselves anymore, but using that humility to reach out and to take advantage to all of the resources that are available to us. And what better is to use classmates and to use the GRAs who already took those professors already, the top level performers in that class. I am looking forward to talking to them in week 2 and week 3 and picking their brains and to see what game plan, what strategy, what their preparation was like so that I can assimilate it into mine and work off of that day by day, week by week, like sparring. The final exam is the opposition. The final exam is what we are preparing for. We cannot do this and prepare for this in October, November. That's too late. Being a 1L already, I got to set the pace. I had to jump on this thing right, bright, and early, week 1. So going into week 2, I'll share more with you, but this is just a brief video to show you that, hey, it's all love, it's all grind. We are going to make it happen. We are going to royally advance this 1.29 GPA, baby, week by week. And I'm pumped. I'm so honored for you to join me. See you next week, week 2.